Joining us live now, Scott MacFarlane, new congressional correspondent for CBS. New to CBS, but certainly not new to Washington. Scott, thanks for joining us.
Of course, Alan.
Now, we've just passed the one-year mark for the January 6th attack on the Capitol. Where do prosecutions stand? Any progress, any trials yet?
A lot of progress, but a lot of field is still ahead. At this point, this is already the largest criminal prosecution in U.S. history. We have more than 700 defendants announced by the Justice Department. There's likely a few more hundred to come. But as of now, only 170 have pleaded guilty, and those are largely the lower-level defendants, those not accused of conspiracy, of plotting and planning, of assault, or of damage. And as of now, there have been 0 trials. These cases have months to go until trials begin, in part, Alan, because the courthouse is under restrictions from COVID, and because there are so many cases all funneling through the same courthouse here in Washington, D.C.
Let's drill down a little bit. We know you're tracking some of our local cases, California, certainly the Bay Area. Some defendants have ties to our community, certainly. Give us kind of the thumbnail description and any updates on those.
According to my review of the court filings, and there have been thousands of pages, there are roughly 50 of the defendants from California. One from the Bay Area stands out. Mariposa Castro has pleaded guilty to a misdemeanor, unlawful picketing. Her sentencing occurs next month. She's one of those low-level defendants whose cases have closed. Not accused of damage, not accused of assault. Not sure yet if the prosecutors will recommend any jail or prison time. But if they do, what we've seen so far, Alan, is those who plead guilty to that misdemeanor, their jail sentences and the recommendations are likely measured in days or weeks, not months or years.
There was a gentleman from Southern California, I believe, a government law enforcement agent.
Yeah, it's Mark Ibrahim. He's pleaded not guilty. His case is still a ways off. He was, on January 6, 2021, an active duty DEA agent, and according to prosecutors, he showed his badge and his firearm in a photo. He's one of those higher-level defendants. He has law enforcement ties, and Alan, he's not the only one. There are several active or former police officers charged with being part of this historic, horrific event in which police were injured.
So as these cases play out and the people do get charged, in addition to the political ties that they may have, this common thread you're talking about, law enforcement, is that a common thread among the defendants?
Yeah, and so is being a military veteran. We've seen dozens of cases, Alan, in which defendants have active duty or previous military ties. And that's important in some of the cases because some of these defendants with military ties are accused of orchestrating, coming equipped with gear and coming equipped with a plan to breach security, the types of skills one would develop in the military.
And it was organized, seemingly.
And one group, Alan, is accused of using a military stack formation, lining themselves up to better work through the crowd and work past police.
Wow. Scott MacFarlane, thanks so much for the insight. We really appreciate it.